Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And this is Battle Report 343.
343.
Yep, this is my Buckeye Battles Game 2.
You're up one win.
I'm 1-0. 15 points rolling into round 2. My award for that is to face the Daemon Legions. So, and this is another guy I know from North Carolina, fantastic guy. Another fun game.
Okay.
This, of course, is still in Delaware, Ohio. We have not left yet. There's my list. You can, if you want to hear a little, you can go to the other one. Go to the first one. Take this. I got a Deceptive Glamour, Bewitching Glare, Will-O-Wisp, Raven's Wing, and Bring the Pain. He has a pretty shooty list. He's got the Scourge, which is, big, nasty, scary thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the Mark of the Eternal Champion. So he's got the Spear, or whatever it is, the bound spell. Brimstone Secretions, I think that makes him fireproof. And the Whipcrack Tail to give him lightning reflexes. I'm just making all this stuff up. I don't know what it is.
I played this army. I don't remember what happened. There's so many names of things I don't remember.
The Sentinels is general. He's got the Greater Dominion, so he can bounce something around. I forgot what his ability was that he can bounce around. He also has the bound spell for the hereditary. He's got unnatural roots, which helps with his break tests, and he's got thaumaturgy.
And so a dark pulpit.
And he's on a dark pulpit, which means he does stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. He's the guy that all that stuff means he does the weird stuff. He trades. I think he trades in at 2 for 1. He's allowed to store 6, if I'm not mistaken, from all this other nonsense he's got.
Yes.
I can never figure it out. I really am trying hard to make demons go away by asking my opponent every turn what everything does. I'm going to make them tired of playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got 22 Myrmidons with Whipcrack Tail, Standard Bearer, and full command. Makes it easy. 10 Lemures, 2 units of 10 Lemures with full command. One's got the Chilling Yawn, and the other, which makes me slower. I think it reduces my agility, which I'm orcs. Or it reduces my charge range. One of those two. 10 more Lemures with stiff upper lip. I don't know what that does. 3 Brazen Beasts with Whipcrack Tail, full command. Hope Harvester with the Mark of the Eternal Champion. So it's got the spear. So he's got 3 of those hereditary spears.
Yep, and Hope Harvester.
Which get stronger and stronger as he casts spells.
Right.
5 Sirens with champions. 5 Hellhounds with hot blood.
But no update. Interesting.
No upgrade. Yeah. I asked him, I was like, did you do realize that extra hammerhand thing gives both the mount and the rider? He says, yeah, I didn't have the points. Stop bothering me. And I'm like, okay. Hellhounds with hot blood, bloatflies with no upgrade, and 5 Furies. So, all right. Moving on. He's got Wrath of God, Hand of Heaven, Cleansing Fire, Speak in Tongues, Spear of Infinity like 100 times, Spectral Blades, and Whispers of the Veil. Whispers of the Veil is my nemesis. You can't let that go. It's -1. -1 resilience is bad enough, but the -1 discipline just doesn't work well for orcs. Probably doesn't work well for most armies, but
yeah, a lot of armies don't like that.
I'm going to claim it's only an orc thing. It's bad. All right, so
doesn't matter if you roll below it.
If you do what?
If you always roll below, it doesn't matter.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
As long as you roll 8s and whatever, you're good. It's a good point. Maybe I should just start taking that to heart. All right, so we're going to play Encircle and Capture the Flags. Encircle's the up in the flanks or whatever. He took. Did I go first? I took up in the center and dropped everything to go first.
Okay, and
this is my first turn.
2 hills, 2 woods, 2 fields. Is that what's going on?
It's slightly symmetrical.
Yeah.
But that's what we got.
Okay.
And he's got this Hope Harvester set up. He's got a really strong flank on the left. I've got nothing over there. I think he's planning on just sweeping down and making a sharp right and
So
rolling me up.
we can say the same thing about your right. So you know.
Correct. Well, I set up not knowing where he was.
Yeah.
So I've got that excuse.
Uh-huh.
And these are the bloat flies.
Okay.
You know, lemures, myrmidons. That's his guy with on the dark pulpit
Okay.
with 10 lemures. There's his big scary whatever it's called. Harpies back here. Hope Harvester. The I don't know, brazen beasts.
Oh, I missed that.
Brazen beasts.
Yeah.
The 3 monstrous cav.
Yeah, I missed the brazen beast when
Okay.
you're going through it. Yeah.
Whatever these guys are. The dogs, hellhounds, and then the sirens.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll remember what my stuff is this game too. So, first turn he just comes poking out a little bit, or is he? Maybe he hasn't gone yet. This is my first turn. Yeah, I don't think he's moved yet. And then his first turn, he comes forward. We're just, I need to get on him, but unfortunately he deployed away from me to give himself more time. I can't send my left flank in before my right catches up.
And it was important that you identified the table number.
Did I?
It's a big 22 table.
Oh, there you go. And it's table 22, by the way. They don't, by the way, this tournament does not do table 1 is the top 2 players.
Okay.
They just randomize tables as well.
That's fine.
So sometimes that gets a little confusing.
Looks like you're missing some boar boys.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shooting.
Okay.
That causes me hurt. So he shot off a bunch of those. And then that's on his magic phase, he drops the comet down.
Oh, okay.
I put random move and deceptive glamour both on his bloat flies.
Okay.
So got that going for me. And there we go. And don't have force to die out there. It's just a random die.
Okay.
And doesn't mean anything. You can see I'm pushing in. So this is my next turn. I'm pushing in hard on the left-hand side. The right-hand side.
Right hand, the other left.
The other left.
Yeah.
The comet drops, kills 2 goblins, but then puts 4 wounds on the giant, 2 or 3 on my boar boys, 4 on my orcs. It's really ugly.
That's a good.
It's a good drop of a comet. It wasn't good.
I guess you're godless.
I guess so. So back to his turn. He decides to chaff my entire army. The sirens come up and chaff the giant and the boar boys.
Mm-hmm.
And the Furies come up, or whatever they are, Harpies, Furies, come up and chaff my other 2 units.
Okay.
Not thrilled at all with that nonsense, but whatever, it's what they do. So my general's really irritated, as usual. My giant is also taking another 2 wounds from a spear, I think. Another comet has dropped right here beside my general's unit in his casting phase. So back to my turn. And remember these guys had the random movement and thing. They about faced and bumped into the unit behind them, so their back is facing me.
All right.
Not that you can tell, but their back is facing me. So my unit can't go, but my general can. I figure a charge and a rear, and the damage he does, and he's tough 6, so he needs 6s to wound me with his stupid toxic stuff. Maybe I'll be all right.
Yeah.
So he's going to do that by himself.
Those ones with the constricting attack, though, right? They get stronger every turn.
No, bloat flies.
Those are bloat flies. Sorry.
Not those.
Those
come later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Those are not fun either. Anyway, so and then on the right, the spider's going to take care of the Furies, and the character that's over on the far right unit, the just random orc character, is going to charge up and try to tie up those lemures.
Okay.
Yep, and that's what we got. And this is the capture the flag scenario. So I just want to pin them there so they can't do something.
Okay.
Is what my idea is with that. So my general rolls triple 1s. He needed a 4, or he needed to roll 5 on dice to get there.
Okay.
And fail. So got that. Everybody else makes it.
Well, at least he's by himself when that comet lands.
I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are correct. Over here, of course, the spider makes it. The hero makes it in over there on the top.
Yep.
And over here, my wolf riders come around because they're going to bring that Scourge down with bowfire.
Okay.
Teach him a lesson.
Why not?
Remaining moves. The BSB came forward and is going to kind of hang out where he is. He's safe from the Myrmidons. Remember, the bloatflies are facing the wrong direction, and I did not recast the random movement on him. So he's kind of protected from almost everything. The wagon can get to him if he wants to bring the wagon out there and let me charge it in the flank and roll it up.
So why did you think you needed him out there?
The BSB?
Yeah.
To threaten him.
Okay.
I was threatening. I want to be out there to prevent them from doing much movement and to threaten him.
Okay.
And I think he was fairly safe.
Okay.
My opinion. We'll find out in a minute how wrong that opinion was. Oh, the last thing I did is the giant over here on the left inched forward and just got on the hill enough to block the line of sight of the Scourge.
Okay.
So Scourge can't see anything. I mean, technically he can see the goblins, but that's too far.
Right.
So my giant is now chaff. It would be nice if it was the 6-wound giant with chaff, but it's not.
You brought up your wolf riders and turned them in. And
Brought up my wolf riders.
And your boar boys just sat back.
Boar boys failed to charge. Boar boys, no, the guy went out. Remember, the boar boys were pinned.
Right.
And they couldn't really do anything.
Okay.
So they shifted off to the right a little bit, is what they ended up doing.
Oh, I see. Because of the
Furies that were blocking.
You send the spider and finish. So the spider finished off the Furies.
Overran to sit in front of the Myrmidons.
Okay.
Now the Myrmidons, they're strength 5 with battle focus. I mean, there's a chance they get through the spider.
Yeah, they can.
But not a great chance, I don't think.
At least they only have 1 attack each and fight in 3 ranks.
It's only, what are you saying? It's only like 15 or 18 attacks?
Yeah, that's all.
Because I think he's 6 wide. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
He's not 8 wide.
He's not 8 wide.
Yeah.
So it's his turn. So Scourge down here is going into the giant. The whatever those things are, the brazen beasts are going into the other giant. The other giant elected to flee.
Okay.
Which is a good thing giants can do now. It's pretty nifty. And the Myrmidons charge into the spider. That -1 movement. I don't know why I did that. It's just, I don't know. I think I cast that before the spider overran, and I was worried about the spider not running very far and blocking them. I was worried about them slipping past him and going at either my general or my unit over there, my boar boy unit.
Okay.
Looking at it now, that seems to be what I might have been thinking, or I just got lucky. I don't know. So the giant heads out. He's done.
Okay.
One of the spells or maybe it was the comet, put a wound on my general.
Okay. And the Iron Orcs don't care.
Iron Orcs took a wound. They don't care. What else happened? There.
Did you cause any wounds on that unit of Lemurs when you charged them?
I think I killed one.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So they're killing that. The other guys failed their charge. The bloatflies made their march test and came forward and screened my general.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want the general messing with people. And the Hellhounds came up. Because they've got a wound on them because the mighty Wolf Riders came over and shot him once.
Okay.
There we go. There's a better review of that. And what did he do? So, trying to think. Oh, there's the Myrmidon fight. So he comes in and only put 3 wounds on my spider.
Okay, but he kills your giant with
He's only AP 1 is his part of his issue.
Yeah, unless he had a character or something in there to boost it.
Right. The Scourge, of course, just rolled through my giant. No question of that happening. And
does the other giant have 6 wounds on him?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, he took 4 from the comet and took 2 more from I think it's, like I said, a Spear of Infinity or whatever it's called. So that's what we're doing there. Back to my turn.
Little crisscross action.
Here we go, all over the place. So the general is going to charge the bloatflies, and I have to charge. I want the Iron Orcs to go at them as well.
Right.
So I've got to
Make room.
They've got that one guy who we're playing the capture the flags, and I don't want I'd much rather this guy go 14 down here out of arc of everything, just go south
Right.
and preserve it, but it's not going to work with the Black Orcs. Aren't going anywhere if that happens.
Yeah.
So he's going to charge, let the Black Orcs crisscross the the Boar Riders. These things, the Brazen Beasts, are not good on defense. I think each model has like 3 attacks on defense or something really bad like that. So the BSB is going to charge them in the front. Wolf Riders are coming into the flank. And over here, the Boar Boys on the top are coming in and clip the corner of the Myrmidons. I'm hoping to smash them and overrun into the Lemures.
Oh, you killed some Myrmidons, didn't you?
The Spider did a lot of work.
Yeah.
Spider was very angry with the Myrmidons. And they're not as dangerous now. So, like I said, the Boar Boys are going to come in and bring in a couple of ranks and hopefully push them, and hopefully we pop them and they can overrun into the Lemures.
Is that a flanker or is that a front?
It's a front.
Okay.
It's definitely a front.
And you didn't bring the Wolf Riders in?
I did not.
Okay.
Probably should. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Might not have been a bad idea, just for a couple extra attacks. But everybody makes it in, and everybody makes it in.
Yep.
So it's all in. The goblins about face to turn and face the Scourge. Not happy about that. And there we go. It's just another picture of everybody in. So the Black Orcs and the General wipe the whatever that unit was, the Bloatflies. General faces off towards the Scourge, if I'm not mistaken.
This is going back this way, okay.
Yeah.
And he killed your other cavalry guy. He
did. He killed that guy. The Boar Boys and the Spider smashed the Myrmidons.
Okay.
They're back there, but they're actually dead.
Right.
The Boar Boys overran, rolled a 6, and failed by an inch to get into the Lemures.
Okay.
Didn't make me very happy at all. Over here, between the BSB and the Wolf Riders, they popped the unit of Brazen Beast. The BSB actually, it's got 5 attacks. He actually ended up with 7 attacks because he rolled 2 battle focus.
Oh, okay.
On that, and I think they all hit, all wounded. It was just really ugly. It was one of those phases for him.
Why did he? Was he in the way, or why did he overrun?
He overran because he didn't want to be able to be charged by that unit in the back by Lemures, which would have been a long charge, or the Hope Harvester if the Wolf Riders didn't
he could see him
far enough.
Oh,
correct.
I see.
Where I was, the Hope Harvester could see me.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want to take that chance.
Okay.
And
so the Black Orcs, the Iron Orcs, they won. What did they do?
I thought they reformed, but apparently they didn't.
They didn't turn the face or anything. Okay.
I think they just sat there. Seems weird to me, but they did turn. Sorry, they did turn to face.
Okay.
There we go. So they turned to face. The Hellhounds went into their front. This unit of Lemures made the long charge into their flank. And of course, Mr. Scourge goes and fights my general.
Okay.
So on the last round, the Lemures up here on the top of right won the combat against my hero. He fled, and they chased him and ran into me.
On purpose or by accident?
What? That they ran into me?
Yeah.
Well, he was like he's like an inch away. So any pursuit he does gets me.
That was asking. So did he pursue him? Did he try to hold back? Okay.
He did not attempt to restrain, which is a smart idea. It's either charge me or be charged by me.
Yeah.
He's much better off. And of course, you can see the Wolf Riders over there. They weren't happy about that result either, and they're leaving.
Okay.
So yeah, none of that looks really fun at all. And the Iron Orcs rolled a 5 and got to stick around.
Okay, so he won the fight.
He won the fight. The Iron Orcs did manage to stick around.
Hang tight. Okay.
Right. And then...
So he didn't do much to you.
Yeah, he didn't do much over to me. This fight, he smacked... You can see up there on the top, he crushed me.
Okay.
The The Scourge crushes my general and overruns.
Yeah.
I believe he's on that spider right now. The spider has 6 wounds already on him. And that's pretty much where it ended.
What turn was it?
It was I think we only got 4 turns in this one. We were playing slow. Things were going on in every phase, and it was just a mess. We hadn't run that combat up there, but we ran one round of that combat up there on the top. I didn't take any pictures. The Boar Boys smashed them pretty hard, and despite only being strength 4, they smashed them pretty hard. He got them down to just a couple models. The Scourge didn't quite kill the spider, but we ended up, he ended up getting by all rights. We just kind of extrapolated out the last turn, and he got the Black Orcs, he got the spider, I got the Lemures. And those guys over on the top right rallied. Anyway, so it was a little confusing, but we just pushed through the last turn real quick.
Okay.
And did stuff.
But you had the objective?
But I have the objective because I've killed like 3 of his scoring units.
Okay,
and he's only killed the Black Orcs and the other Boar Boys. He's only killed 2 of mine.
Okay.
And there you go. So it would end up being a 12-8 to him, but I got the secondary. So it ended up being 11-9 to me.
Okay.
So another win.
Yeah, I thought you were losing.
2 wins. I thought I was going to lose that one bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my whole goal was, before that Scourge got to me, was just try to limit what it can get to and hopefully kill his scoring units before it wipes me.
Right, sure.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake he got too focused on this turn here. He got too focused on my general with his Scourge. The secondaries, anyway, the secondary's right there, the Goblins. Again, it's a steadfast 9, but
yeah, it's a steadfast
with fear, so I guess it's a steadfast 8.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you were just going to challenge him off.
And I challenged him off. So maybe it is the best way. I don't know. Or he could have, smashed the Iron Orcs and got through them. I don't know. Whatever. But one way or another, didn't matter. So
yep.
He won the game on points, but I covered the objective, pushed me back over the top.
Yeah, he's probably counting on all that stuff beating your Iron Orcs.
He was.
Yeah.
And the Iron Orcs rolling a good number helped, but
right.
It really wouldn't have made that big of a difference because we didn't have another turn after that. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Well, it mattered. You didn't run away then.
Correct.
So yeah.
So anyway, the end result was a 11-9 to me.
So you're 2-0.
2-0, not a big win, but a win.
But a win.
So I'm up to 26 for the tournament.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's no chance of winning the tournament with 11-9. Probably. Because usually Buckeye, there's so many people at Buckeye, usually there's somebody who's pulling at least 15 points a game. So
right.
It's going to make it really tough to have that kind of chance.
You just need a couple 20-0s.
I just need a couple 20s to do it. Yeah, that's good. Maybe I'll just do that. Didn't tell you I won, did I? All right. That's going to do it for now.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.